Hello everyone and welcome to Liberty After Work. My name is Art and tonight we'll be continuing Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. Last time we did the illusionist boss. It was looking like a raven, but yeah. Tonight we'll be continuing the journey of Senua and we'll be beating the fire boss to unlock the second seal and hopefully we'll be able to go through the door and meet Hela. Also, yesterday was actually something incredible announced, something completely unexpected. There was announced a new game called Hellblade, no, it was called Senua Saga Hellblade, basically like Hellblade Senua Sacrifice 2. Well, the continuation anyway, well, you get the point. And yeah, that was completely unexpected, like I said, and it was completely, yeah, amazing. There was also a trailer announcement, and I immediately recognized Senua, but she looked different. It was like she was possessed. But yeah, I would strongly suggest that you would, all of you would just go check out the trailer. It looks awesome, and I will be sure as hell playing this game on my channel when it will come out. I don't know the release date yet, but I don't think it was mentioned, but I could be wrong, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, let's just continue. Alright, there we go. So now we've unlocked one part of the door with one seal. Now let's continue. We've got the left door to go. I mean the left one we've done already, the right one.
The fire giant has answered. He
Fire
comes
giant.
from a land older than mankind.
He's having another
The
illusion.
Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground.
Sign of things to come.
Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
Looks calm so far.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast, is badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Also tonight I have fairly amount of time, so a lot more than 2 days ago when I was streaming part 2. I know that I said that we'll be playing a while longer, but yeah, I was kind of like getting really tired, and I just, after I ended the stream 5 minutes later or so, I just passed out from sleep deprivation. Yeah, I was really sleep deprived, but now I got a fair amount of sleep, and yeah, tonight we've got more time to play. So I'm looking at 2, maybe 3 hours. So yeah, let's continue.
The
Story
Northmen
time.
tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Alright. So let's head back up there. We clearly got off the schedule for a bit, but we'll be able to get back on track. Another vision.
Senua. We each walk these lands, gazing towards different horizons. Some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Well, this level is very calm so far. And I take my words back. Oh boy, what's going on? Where should we go? I guess the port over there? Oh snap! Didn't saw that one coming. Got me good this time. It's like a new type of enemy. I was like 2 of them. Time to finish off the first one and then we continue with the other one. Slice him up.
You're close.
Oh, another one. 2 of them. Damn it. We're not done yet. Come on, Senua, don't give up. Combat is actually very entertaining and awesome. Also very satisfying. And the fact that the voices inside her head actually say that there's an enemy behind her is very helpful.
Get up quickly.
We're not done yet, come on.
She can still do it.
3 of them at the same time. Alright, come on. Damn it.
She's hurt. She won't make it. Behind you, Dragon. He's finished.
That one is finished for sure.
End it. End it now. This is nearly the end.
Are we done? Looks like it. Letters N and Y.
Sweet, sickly stench of
So
burning
where can we find those? Those trees over there look like a wire.
carried in the wind. You hear them too, Senua?
And whenever you're near
I heard this.
the letter that you're looking for,
them now.
she actually seeing those illusions and all of those letters floating above? Perhaps... no. Oh, there we go. That could be it, right? No. What about those up there? Oh, that's it. There we go. We got one already. Now the other letter.
The rose.
Should be up there, right? Oh, burned bodies. That's not good. There we go.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see
Now the port is open for us to continue. Well, it's a bit of a push. I know, but we can pull through, right?
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of? I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Where have we arrived now? Looks like there's about to be a battle over here. Big empty area. There we go. I knew it. It's one of those shielded enemies. Yeah, there's a second one. One at a time, come on. So far as there's only two.
Take him down! You won!
Oh, there's another one. What was the button to kick again? Oh, it's circle. There we go. First of all, we have to take down this tangle giant. These Celtic, Viking, Slavic mythological creatures aren't going down so easy. And we are playing on the easy mode, I think, easy difficulty. Well, I do have easy, medium, and hard, but I actually just wanted to enjoy the story. Oh snap. Come on. There we go.
He's down! Finish it! Finish it! My kid!
Another one. Now I'm getting the clue.
Avenge yourself!
He knocked us down again. Damn it.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
Nearly over. So that means he's the last one, right? Well, I sure hope so.
He's gone!
Alright, there we go. Hold on, what's behind there? So we came from there, right? So there should be a sacrifice. So we have to focus here, right? Everything is burning. Oh my. Yeah, run for your life. There's fire and smoke everywhere.
Hell will not give you the answers
And
you
Pain was
want,
part of her delusion as well.
but you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
What's happening? Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone? The fire's disappeared. It was everywhere. Maybe it was an illusion. It was a trick. The buyer. Cert is through there.
He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Another story tablet.
Find your own path.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Cert, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Right. Oh wait, so we can go under the bridge. Oh, there's another of those ports.
Another gate.
Can we just go through here?
Another fire sacrifice.
Oh, probably not. So what's on the other side? Hold on. We can't focus on the door.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Surt. So Surt is the fire god and the guardian that we need to find and
It's
kill
too far.
to get our second part of the seal and unlock the door.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will
I
burn.
am
and how will she
concentrating
find
on
the way
where I'm
back?
going.
She won't be able to.
Right, another story time.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
Actually, 2 days ago when I was streaming the part 2 of Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, I mentioned that this game is currently on sale, but I wasn't sure. Well, I checked out the PlayStation Store once more, and it was discounted and was about 70% off, but I don't know how much the actual price is because I already purchased the game a while back, so yeah, there's that. Now, how do we get up there? Through this passage? So yeah, if any one of you is interested in playing this game, I would strongly advise to play it, because it's a great game. An amazing and interesting title as well.
Sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path.
Such an amazing experience.
I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
It's like this whole level here. All of it is burning, everything is dead, and there's ash and smoke everywhere. Lots of ashes. Oh, I have to run again. forward. Come on, we can make it. Keep running. What was that? There we go.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me! I am alone.
You're never alone, you've got me. And what's up, someone who's watching? How is it going? How are you doing? Welcome to Liberty After Work, and my name is Art, and tonight we're playing Senua's Sacrifice Part 3. Just continuing Senua's journey, and hopefully we'll make some more progression this time. So, where are we now? There are a few houses over here, like shacks. Something inside one of them. And there's stairs, but where does it lead us to? Oh, there we go. Another stone for story.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
Alright, so that was another one of those story tablets. Now we can continue our journey. So we went inside here, in this house, and there was a ladder. Or stairs. Is there anything behind here? Other than a burned down corpse? Anything of our interest over here? Well, I guess not. So, what are we looking for? Oh, I know, right. We have to like go to the port and first investigate it, I think. Focus, is that close enough? I hope it was. Oh, there's the other port. So somehow I missed that one. So we've got this like letter M and letter R.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable
Or,
gods of darkness.
for example, an hourglass that is
I come
turned
from Erin,
on its side.
where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things.
And bad things happen to us, right?
Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
So over here we've got the letter R that we were looking for, burnt inside the ground. And now for the letter M. Or the hourglass that's turned upside down to the side. But where do I find that? Let's see. There should be more clues. There we go. Wait, so that's one, and over here, yeah, there we go, like that. Now we can access the port and see what will happen. Oh, there we go. Another sacrifice shrine. Don't touch it or you'll burn yourself. Yeah, she almost burned her dress. Keep moving. Where did we go? Oh, there's the path. Or inside the house. This actually reminds me of Skyrim, the very beginning. Of when Hellblade attacked Helgen. And you have to escape. Easy, just keep moving. Don't look down, don't look in the bad smoke. Yeah, run for your life. Good advice. There's the port, we're almost there. Wait, why are you moving? Oh, of course. Oh, it's not the time to fight, damn it. Alright, that was that.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the cry!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
So what's up there? Any enemies? Well, doesn't look like it. Everything is destroyed. There's another port. Oh, another story tablet. There we go.
The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say the frost giants and
Attention to
mountain
detail
giants
is
cannot cross
simply
it.
amazing.
But they say that when Ragnarok comes,
From a
not
small
a thing in
development
this
company,
world will be safe.
a project
The
that
Rainbow
only took
Bridge
like
will
20
break
developers.
under the onslaught of the fire giants
incredible.
riding on flaming steeds. Senua,
Yeah, I do keep repeating
I
that,
have
but it's
seen
still
fire
incredible.
Surt spread
You know,
far
I'm still
and
impressed.
wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
So let's see what we got down there. Oh, we can unlock this door from here. Just remove the bar and open the door. Any surprises for here? So many burned bodies. And I bet Surt, the god of fire and the guardian of the 40th dead, burned down the whole village. Well, he'll make him pay for that. 3 letters that they have to find.
Tell me
The
truth.
cross, the P,
How did you escape your darkness?
and the letter D, or
Once I found
what looks
my
like to be.
purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. A fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe
You just
they
came
were
from
right,
this house, right?
but here I am, free.
I'm
Is
glad I
that good
found
enough?
you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it
Oh, there we
without
go.
you.
So now, the last letter. Oh, there's a watchtower over there. Let's check that out. Last letter could be up there. Even more dead bodies. Oh man, just imagine the smell. That's not the place I would be going there anyway. So now what? Just on the other side? Is it somewhere on the ground? Where could this one be? I think I'm stuck with this door. Could this be it? No. Perhaps, maybe, just maybe. Well, I don't know. Well, she's seeing the signs, so that means that we're near. But where? Oh, hold on, could this be it? I think we're too far. Are we even in the right spot? Yeah, we should be in the right place, right? We have to be. So where does it make connection? Perhaps on one of those poles over there. So for that, I think we're too far away. We should get down. So will we now be able to get it? No, it doesn't look like we can. Although we are in the right spot of what looks like to be it. Strange. Very strange. Oh, hold on, I think I got it. You have to get back up. Back on the watchtower. So there was like this one pole in the middle, right? So I think that there's this one bar that is sticking out of the rooftop over there. And this pole over here. So this should be it. Like, yeah, there we go. We got it. Oh, that took us a while. But eventually we got it. So that is that. Now we can advance in our story. I wonder what's behind this port. Let's open up and see.
Senua, if I can survive
Another sacrificial shrine.
and escape my darkness,
How many have died?
then so
And for what?
you.
Don't touch it. You never learn, do you?
Run, Senua! Run! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop me! Run, Senua! Run! 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 Run, Senua! Through the fire!
Everything is collapsing. Is she burning? That's an illusion. No.
She's dying.
Did I fail? Did we fail? Oh, that was supposed to happen. I hope. It's linear, right?
I'm
After
sorry.
all.
I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
What do you know? I'm just kidding.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Oh, there he is. That's Sir.
Take his mark, and I will cheer you from the underworld.
You've gotta be kidding me. He's like 3 meters tall.
You
How am I even supposed to kill this guy?
everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
Be careful what you wish for. Oh man. What the? attacking you has any point. How am I supposed to defeat this guy? I guess we're just...
He's getting stronger! You must stop him! You must! Stop him!
I guess we'll just keep on slashing and see what will happen. This guy is literally twice as tall as Senua. How are we even going to defeat him? He's fast also.
What's he doing?
Don't be too close to him.
You're stronger than
He's getting us. They're about to fly here, I think.
Focus! They're winning.
Are we dead? Come on, not yet.
Focus! Focus now!
You're strong, Senua, keep fighting.
You're stronger than me. Focus now! You can do this. Focus! Focus! Focus!
I am focusing.
Focus!
This isn't helping.
Focus!
Oh wait, focus? Wait, did she just slow down the time?
Go!
Going. There we go. How did we even manage it? How did we manage to defeat him?
Stay away from him. He's burning. She's hurt. There's blood.
Wait.
Focus. That's the only way.
Attacking has no point. Here we go, focusing. There we go, we did it, I think. Yes, we finally did it. So that was Surt. Now we can finally open the port to Hela. Completed the whole seal.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep it.
I die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have. To find your answers. Your quest.
We will find our answers. Soundtraten.
Druth was a troubled man. Scholar turned slave.
Now we have to run back to the port.
Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds.
This place doesn't look any different after we've defeated the Cert.
Senua saw a
Just
deep
like
connection
still
formed between the Northmen.
creepy, dead and burned down.
His tales of hell were true. Then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him. Until she
She's to
too
get a
could see
shortcut.
what he saw.
Oh, we're going the wrong way. We should go up here, if I remember correctly. That should be the way out. Yes, there we go.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question.
Only in a
When
dream,
the
I
illusion of
guess.
self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
With the
Let's
mark
open
of
the port
Al-Raven
now.
and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Did we activate this stone? I think
The
we did.
Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
Yeah, we've heard that story before. Alright, let's open the port.
Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it.
Just darkness.
So dark. It's dark. The dark. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross.
Is she lost? I think she is. Just remain calm.
Truth? Anyone?
You're not alone. I'm here
There is
with
no
you.
one here but me.
Not you.
Did you
Darkness.
think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
Is that Dillian?
In this waking nightmare,
Waking nightmare?
where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears. to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt.
Oh no.
By your darkness within.
They made an angel of death
You
from you.
fought for your dreams.
Oh,
Now
that's so
there's no
messed
way
up.
to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
So then. So that's how she acquired the head of her beloved lover, Dylan.
A gaze averted from life.
Well, that's a fearsome
Ran
look.
from it but brought it nearer.
Ready to defeat all of our enemies that are standing in
An
our
endless
path.
suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandoning to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Oh, we're finally on the bridge. Oh, of course, there's gonna be enemies. Don't worry. I'm looking at the stuff.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason.
Two more.
It's your calling.
Let's do this. He was like, come with me. With open arms. We got this. Or not.
Get up quick!
It's not over yet. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh shit, they got her. Well, that was unfortunate. No, it's growing. Spreading across her arm. Alright. No more time to mess around. It's getting serious now. With this like black tar that is growing up on our arm. If this disease will reach her shoulder and head, it's over. And we'll lose all of our progress. We'll have to start all over again.
When there was a new world ahead, the only one that makes any sense.
Even more enemies. One more.
Finish this! End it, Nick! End it!
There we go. It's over, right? Sport is open.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
What the? Oh, no way. That's a big guy. It looks like an executioner.
You keep going!
Quickly, take him out.
Finish this! Finish this! She will die!
Even more. Three at the same time? The other one got it.
Do it! You're
One
close!
more. He's hurt. One with the shield. He's fast. I'll give him that. We are fast.
He's gone!
So where to now? Through this port, I guess. Yeah, there we go. This one is locked. So another small puzzle that we have to solve.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Oh, we can go down here. On the Viking ship. Is there anything up here? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Well, looks like nothing. we go. Well, with those things we're supposed to make the letter X. That's one. And then the letter S. Can we go down here? What does that do? Wait. I think we can rebuild the ladder or the stairs here. If you'll just focus. But for that we need to be on the ship, I guess. So we were in the right spot. From the right angle. There we go. Focusing on the right angle. And we were able to rebuild the stairs. It's like her vision, her illusion is a bit scattered around, and we have to find the missing pieces. There we go. Looks like we're about to see the next puzzle piece. There we go. That's it. Now one more. What else are we looking for? Oh, there we go, another story tablet. And from there we'll be able to open the door. Yeah, like I thought. It's locked from the other side.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh.
Did you manage to open it?
And her face,
I think we did.
menacing and grim.
Well, let's go see if the port is open now. Yes, we managed to open it. There we go. Well, this bridge is half destroyed, but we can still pass through it, right? And there's a storm on the way. I guess that saved us the trouble.
It's coming.
That song
What's
again.
coming? Hela?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
It's time to fight. Oh my, what is that?
I'm sorry.
What the hell is that? There's no way we can
What
fight
are you
that,
doing?
right?
You're showing
Senua is scared.
You're not a warrior. You're a
Senua,
disgrace.
get up. It will eat your
Gods will
life.
punish you for this.
Did you see how big it was?
Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up.
Will we be able
Get
to
up.
defeat it?
Get up and fight.
No way. The sword broke. So now what?
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking?
Don't
Did you
listen
really
to the
think
darkness
you could
anymore.
win? How stupid can you be?
Oh, she's saying that to
Everyone
herself.
thinks She's cursed.
In the
Look
mirror.
at you. A warrior. Worthless.
It's the darkness talking, Senua, not you.
Pathetic. Go on.
Not like
Feel
that.
sorry for yourself. Because
You
there's
aren't
no
worthless,
one
weak or
left to
pathetic
do that
or
for.
any other things.
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering.
Senua, no, don't do it. Don't.
Just like your soul.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It'll be alright.
Don't give up. Not like this.
But what will we do now? The sword is broken.
Do you still believe in yourself?
But we still have a mission to carry out, right? She made a promise.
Come to me. Please.
So the storm is over, finally.
Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him.
The
It's
light?
just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
It's in your mind. I go towards him, but how do you know it's him? I guess that's our only trail. We'll have to follow him. She's hurt badly. This isn't good. Not good at all. There's the light. Her own vision, illusion of Dillian.
There it is. You're imagining things.
That's what's keeping her strong in times like this.
Go slow. How could you?
When all the gods and everyone else have abandoned
Ignore
her,
the pain. I told you it was.
she has to rely on something or someone.
I told you.
In this case, it's her own vision, her own illusion,
See, there's nothing to follow. Come.
her own belief, just a promise that she has to carry out. So many Viking ships. Come on, Senua, you're strong. You can do this. Can we find like medication or something like that? We have to, right?
Before she first met him, she was not in a good
Oh,
place.
that's a long drop.
Just a
Easy.
teenager, but
Oh,
not
man.
like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bow made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
I don't see the light anymore. I hope you're going to the right spot, right place. I think I see it somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Can she run? Yeah, slightly. Oh, it's so painful to watch her like that. The way she's suffering,
It's already disappeared. Nothing
she's
lives
seen more
here.
than enough, I guess.
It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
Sunrise.
There he was. A lone figure of a
He's there, under the tree.
sword play under the shade of a tree.
You have to keep doing
She remembers the first time she saw him.
Well, I guess that's where we have to go.
Eyes. He moved as if dancing. And the
There
world
looks
danced
what
with
looks
him.
like to be one of those
The glow
tablets of story
lifted.
again.
And for the first time in
The
years, she
sea,
felt
although, looks incredible.
a ray of hope.
Alright, let's go there.
Where is he?
Under the tree.
Where is he? He's there, under the tree. You can see him. Come on, you have to keep Dillian going. Keep going.
Oh yeah, there is a tree. But it's dead. Just like anything else in this world, I guess.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword comes out with Sigmund's touch.
Another story.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead.
Oh, there's leather over
He
here.
agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night. until only Sigmund is left. The next day,
Doesn't look like we can go on top of this bridge for now, at the moment. What's over there?
That night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
This is basically a whole graveyard for Viking ships. Nothing else. So many destroyed ships. And there's a tree, right over there in the distance. I guess we were going in the right direction after all. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Perhaps through here? For a second there I thought there was something over there in those cliffs. But I was wrong.
Day
She can't even climb that.
watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Another tablet. Well, piece of wood. Piece of carved wood from the ship.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Alright, let's move on. There he is. I hope there won't be no enemies over here because we don't have a sword anymore. What? It's a trick? It's not real? What are you talking about? Of course he's not real, he's just a source of light. It's in his imagination.
Where is she going?
What?
What is she doing? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
It is a deception. But there's the tree in the distance.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew. And dance with it, just like he does.
This place looks so peaceful.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait,
Semble's daughter?
who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
Well, she looks
No.
pretty shy though. Can't even barely hear her speak.
I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me?
So that's how she learned to fight, by watching Dillion.
You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
Yeah,
You
she
can't
just
put
broke
it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe.
Back to reality.
It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
Hello there.
And all your
someone
suffering
with
will
you?
have been for nothing.
Welcome to the stream of Liberty After Work. We're playing Senua's Sacrifice. I was actually about to end the stream soon, but yeah. Please enjoy the stream and yeah, feel free to remain of the remaining time of the stream.
I'll find you. I promise.
So there we go.
By the tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Delia? Nothing lives here.
Well, there's a path we can follow.
You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you?
So Senua is actually suffering from psychosis. It's like a disorder. She's hearing voices inside her head. Right now there's like 3 or 4, maybe 5 I'd say. And she's hearing them all at the same time. Some are quite supportive. Or like during combat, whenever she's getting attacked from behind, they tell her to watch out, and others just laugh at her.
Sinfjotli are being
Or
buried
give some
alive.
bad advice.
Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
There is always a heavy price to pay. Alright, so how do I get to this tree? Is there even anything over there? I guess we'll have to find out. Oh, there we go. Another piece of wood broken up from the ship with the story tablet in it.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, An old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Grammar. So we need that sword, because our sword just broke in battle with darkness. Well, it was a battle we couldn't win. It was impossible to win, certainly in this state. So now what? Oh, we're right under the tree. Awesome. What's that? Oh, there's the sword. Finally we can get it.
A sword. Take it. Dillion left it for you. Take it.
Take it, don't take it.
Don't take it.
What's going on? What are those?
What's happening?
Senua,
Good
imagine
question.
a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
I
The sword
will,
appears
don't
whole,
worry.
but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard? Find it. It's the metal rune.
Yeah, alright. I guess those are the shards then
Find it.
that we need to rebuild the grammar, the sword.
You need that sword. Go to the shard. Find the shards.
Alright, I'm on my way, damn it.
Where is it? Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus.
So that's the first shard.
Get closer.
Alright,
What can you see?
there we go.
Go to it. It's not safe.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Whoa, where are we now? It's like we got teleported all the way on the other side of the river. Hold on, can we actually see the tree? Yeah, we do. There's the tree of death over there. So there's a bridge we can use. This one.
What is it? What does it see? Get closer.
Where is that?
It's dangerous. Don't go near it. Don't go there. Don't go too close. Don't go to the mast. You don't know what will happen if you touch it.
I guess I don't have an option there, right?
Watch you fail again. Don't fail. Where are we? What is this? It's the same.
Huh.
It's
It is the same. But everything is now rebuilt.
It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it here. Can we stay? Let's stay.
It's just like we've been time traveling a bit.
It's safe.
Back when the whole castle was rebuilt.
Bridge is fixed.
The bridge appeared. It's more positive. There's some green grass here, greenery.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It
Doesn't look
begins
as dark.
with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not
Let's check
to
out
harm
if you can
her
open
sons.
this door.
One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood
So
will
we have to
injure
find
him,
a sign.
Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
And there's over there another bridge that we can use. And this mask will take us back to the present time.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it.
Oh no, it's open. All right.
Where will it take you? It's not safe.
It's over here.
Dillion, there he is.
Hopefully no enemies.
Waiting for it. Find a way. Find him. Go through them before he disappears. Dillion, where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark.
Well, there we go.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white,
Even a table that is ready to serve some
darkness
food.
and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Let's listen to another of those stories.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
So now we have to find this letter F looking like. By the looks of it, it is over there, but we can't get it.
Dillion saved her. You owe your life to
Should be another spot. Perhaps I'm looking in the wrong direction. Maybe we can go around. No, we can't. The port is closed.
Do you remember the way he touched
Oh, there we
you?
go. This should be right.
You saw that she was strong.
can't seem to get it.
He's the reason
I
she's
think we're
alive
out of
at all.
focus. Oh, there we go, finally.
Senua, do you remember him whispering in your ear? Why isn't he here? He's
Can we
gone.
open this
He's
door?
in the dark world. He's gone to the dark world.
There we go,
You're in the
removing the
wrong
block.
world. He's in the other world. The dark world. Without you.
And this one. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I'm just removing all of the blocks, opening doors. And hopefully that will make a change in the past. And for the future as well.
Do you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way he felt?
Is there anything over here? No, doesn't look like it.
He was the
I
only
guess now we have to go back to the present. And see what else has changed. Well, it started to rain. That's new. Not really, but whatever. The bridge is out, so we'll have to go to the room. That one is still there, right? Yeah, it is.
He led you astray. You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him? His love has tortured you, and it tortures
Yeah, looks like we won't be able to go through this way. What about the port? We found the letter F, so we'll be able to go through the main door. Well, we should be able to, yeah.
You
There
have
we go.
no chance for love now. Nobody will love you again. Again. There he is. Where are you taking
Well then.
He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. And the way she can
Focusing to rebuild the stairs. Another story tablet.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking pollen. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Well, this iron gate is gone for some reason. I would imagine it got destroyed just like the rest of this castle. And by the looks of it, we've got another riddle that we have to solve.
The
Well,
Northmen
find
tell how the gods
missing
mourned
keys.
Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship,
By keys, I mean,
but they could not manage to push it into the
just
sea and sent for a
those letters
giantess.
over there.
She comes riding a wolf and has vipers
Like a
for her
small
reins.
puzzle.
She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's
That's
put
quite
next to her
sad.
husband, and the pyre is lit.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend.
I guess you have to go to the past now.
She saw things
Just
no one
looking
else
for the
could.
mask.
Patterns.
Oh, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
owe everything to him.
An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Can I get this arrow?
Do you remember how he made you feel?
There we go. That's one.
What if they're all about wasting your time just delaying?
Now we've got the letter S that has been mirrored. And then we've got this letter M.
Special. She thinks she... They mean nothing. These special. It's a waste of time. It could all be a waste of her time. What if the gods are just playing? What if the gods are laughing at her?
Looks like we're very close to the letter S. And there's another one of those masks. That will lead us probably into the future, I guess.
He's
well,
the
into the
reason she
present
keeps
time.
fighting.
Hold on, there's one of those story tablets again. There we go.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Baldur return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Baldur stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur, weep him out of Hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they found in a cave. Baldur was never my friend, she says. Let Hell keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Is there anything else outside the balcony? Let's find out. I guess not. So now we have to go back and look to the mask to get back into the present time.
Dillian loves you.
And hopefully we'll be able to find the two other letters that we were looking for. Although it's showing now that we're very close to one of them.
You have blood on your hands. You are guilty. Was it worth it?
Letter M. Oh, there we go. The masts.
Wasting your time. You have no time for
It looks a bit easier there. That's quite a drop.
You scorched it.
Senua will probably not make it.
Trials to distract the curse cannot be. Set you up and
We have to find another way to get back
what
down
if
there.
these trials mean nothing?
Now, the iron gate is open.
What if they take you no closer to
No doors or chainmail whatsoever. Now we can drop this bridge. Alright, there we go. So now we have to look back through the future. Back to the past, I mean.
Feel like to feel a love so strong.
Another one of those tablets.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his two sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down, and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Yeah, so I tend not to talk during the story time, because that will sound a bit disturbing. Too many voices at the same time. So, what do we do now?
You could make this work. You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere.
Are we done here? Do I have to go back down now?
They don't actually make sense. The gods were lying.
Well, the bridges are built.
It makes sense, but really the gods are playing with
So let's actually try going down and see what will happen.
worlds. The gods. But it doesn't mean anything. You can't read this language. You don't understand. Sinbel was right. You're wasting time. You're cursed. You'll never succeed. Slow. Quicker.
Oh yeah, there we go, the port. Now we're back in the present time.
Because he believed in you.
Now we can open the main gate from the castle and head down the bridge. There's Dylan. Or Senua's vision of Dylan. The source of light that she trusts in. Oh man, careful.
Dillian!
Looks like we'll have to cross. Are you afraid of heights?
Yes.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel. I guess he took after his father,
He is there.
a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
You're doing good.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly,
Do it.
the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
You're almost there. There you go, Senua.
Very, very careful. You've come this far, don't let him slip away. It's a narrow bridge. And there's a long way to fall. It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him. He's come to the water.
So that's the end of that.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I know.
I lived for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
It's done. You did it, but there's more.
I guess we've done the first shard.
Tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not
Yeah,
going
we've
to
seen
be
like,
easy.
how many? 3 of them? Or 4? And there's the second one over there.
Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
But for the second one, we'll be doing it the next time. during the fourth walkthrough of Hellblade: Senua Sacrifice. For tonight, that's all the time that I have. We've been playing for a good 2 hours now, I'd say. Yeah. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for everyone new who joined during the stream. Thanks for hanging out. This was Liberty After Work with me, Art, and I will see you all next time. Take care.